Good morning, seniors. How are you doing?
We are good.
Good morning. Yesterday I slept.
Well, there are days you don't sleep.
No,
I
see.
The other days I was asleep.
Yesterday I slept.
She said you
And I woke up very happy this morning.
And we are thankful to God.
Yes.
Special thanks to Mrs. Ullo.
Oh yes.
For the good job she's doing.
Special thanks.
And making sure that you are sleeping
My
well.
wife, yes. And also to Auntie B.
Oh,
yes.
And also to Auntie B. Auntie B. You do all.
Your boys are lawyer, man. It's very important to my brother.
Oh, the Lord is good.
Right now. But the energy your man used to open the show today, I suspect he woke up to eat before coming to work.
But I am telling you that Auntie B do all.
Oh, Charlie.
The way he ran into the studios, I was shocked. I was sitting in my car.
The energy.
I was sitting in my car.
You saw him?
Then he ran to the ground, was shaking. Hey, what Auntie B cannot do does not exist.
You see, in Chi, there's a problem. If no pine and sharp so you don't use them to stomach to blow trumpets.
Me there, me speaking. You even had time to go and cut your hair and do Jerry curls.
I didn't even see that one.
Oh, Charlie.
Between last night and today and this morning.
So you
see the one who didn't sleep. You see?
He go sort you.
Crosby Annan.
I watch the hair.
Let me add Mensa to your name. Crosby Annan Mensa.
It's a good day to be good.
Hey, Charlie, we added curls today.
Charlie,
you wanted to do
the Lord is good.
Levels don't change now.
Yesterday when I went to the barber shop, I dashed the guy more.
He said, bros, how much is it?
I didn't even ask how much. You finished now.
How much give him?
Sesson.
Keep the change.
Keep the change.
Yeah, you can feel that vibe.
So you see, every sector of the economy benefits. Every sector of the economy benefits.
Even distribution, my brother.
Charlie.
Charlie, on another score. Voma was it? How's it? Hey, the name.
Voma.
Yeah. Charlie, guys, a hard guy.
Oliver Baka. No, Oliver Mausi Baka Vomawo.
He's a hard guy.
He's a hard guy. At
a point, I thought.
I was disappointed.
In who or at who?
What
I was expecting fireworks.
A showdown.
Oh. You say people have done things. They say, come, let's talk about it. Then lawyer go talk plenty. Lawyer said, no, you no go talk. My client says I should apologize.
But I said the lawyer be as stubborn as his client. I said, are you a whistleblower? But on a lighter note, one of my friends said that Vomawo should have appeared with egg and snap and asked those on the committee to. If he need, you say.
That would have been Takashi.
Like they will use the law to sack you from that room.
One more. I always say that I have the evidence.
Yeah.
But before we start, each one of us has to swear.
That's all.
To tell the truth, nothing but the truth. Your own is Bible. My own is egg and snap. Chairman,
you have chosen.
Oh no, the local one, foreign one. The gods will not be happy with you.
And you add small petition on the corner.
So you put the quotation in your mouth and do 3 times. Then you say, Chairman, are you ready? Chairman would have said, no, this one.
hey, master, before they start your contempt. Let's leave it here.
Oh, no.
But it was an interesting one.
No, but really, I was expecting some. You see, we all keep peddling these allegations. We throw them left, right, center. And when the opportunity is given, I expected him to come in
with evidence.
Ready? Yes.
That's an interesting
because see, there are serious allegations.
Yes.
You cannot say that somebody has received bribes to pass a nominee. Then they call you and your lawyer says the apology self in you go do on your behalf. I don't think that is right. And this is not the first time the vetting committee has been slapped with such allegations.
Yeah. Parliament itself, though.
Parliament itself. We keep hearing. Recall the fight for the removal of then finance minister.
Yeah.
We all heard. Andy Appiah Kubi came out to say that a businessman entered the place and scattered everybody. That businessman till date has not been named. You see, and we keep hearing these things. So I thought that was an opportunity for Oliver to, throw one name. Throw one name. No matter the strategy, just throw one name, put your evidence forth, and let's put all these things to bed.
I think
and again, the second thing is that I don't think the appointments committee should have been the committee hearing that. The allegations were made against the appointments committee, all right. But there is a committee of the House that is responsible for some of those things, and that is the privileges committee. So I think that the appointments committee should have referred the matter to the privileges committee and then concentrated on its work of vetting nominees for approval. And let the privileges committee schedule properly. The man will appear with his lawyer and his evidence. We will have, for lack of a better expression, a full trial of the issues, so that we put these things to rest. We are tired of the allegations and counter allegations, and mind you, the allegations were made on an international platform, Facebook. So it wasn't only Ghanaians who read
Everybody has seen it.
Everybody has seen the thing. So it is only fair to members of the committee that we prove those allegations when invited to do so. So I really was expecting something.
The expectation was too much. That's the problem.
No. I mean, you go on Facebook to accuse me. You and I, we know they so. We know they play. We don't smile with each other. It is business for us. Then you go on Facebook to say that so and so say one Mamiya has brought me a goat to schedule her issue for discussion on Sunrise. Then my bosses set up a committee, invite you to come and substantiate your allegations. Then you bring a lawyer to come and say that all the millions of people who read the post misinterpreted the post. I mean, how? I don't get it.
Well, unfortunately, interpretation is relative.
No, it's not relative. They are theories, anyways.
It's subjective.
It's
subjective.
Look,
you remember
you want
that
us to go there.
You remember that
they said that if the thing has a plain meaning, if the meaning is plain and clear,
if it looks like a dog, looks like a dog, it's a dog.
Well, that sounds appealing to your ear, so I'll go with that. There is no need to put it. I mean, we can pull up the post. Let me see if I can find it.
Charlie, let's continue.
There is nothing confusing about the post.
Well, for me, I think that the lessons to be learned in this is that everybody now has to be a responsible digital citizen.
No, we've always said that.
Whatever you post now, maybe out of fun, out of curiosity, out of excitement, there are consequences to it. And before you know, the next time you are before a Parliament Privileges Committee defending a post that may be harmless in your. But
this is not the first time. Even at court, remember a lot of the high-profile contempt cases that the Supreme Court had in the 2016 election petition hearing. They had to bring a lot of people, including Ken Crunchy, who is a lawyer and an editor of a newspaper, a journalist. He was one of the people who were hauled before the Supreme Court on contempt charges, and those were born out of utterances. I mean, when I sit on radio and I talk, my bosses scrutinize every single word I use on air. And as producer of the show, my bosses take me on every single word that Johnny will speak on air, you will speak on air, you will speak on air. If anything is, in fact, there are times I am on the show, we are running the show, and legal is calling me, Senna is calling me about this matter where your man talk. You sure? If put to strict proof, can you? So you see, that is the kind of burden on us media people.
Right.
And for some funny reason, we think that social media is free for all. People can go on social media and say anything about others, and that is it because it's social media. I was part of some attempts to deal with or let our defamation laws capture social media engagement as well. So that if you, Crosby, you put up a post, and under your post, listen to how funny it is. So you put up your post defaming somebody, you can be held to it. You put up your post innocently, then somebody, Michael, comes to comment under your post attacking me, I can still hold you.
I mean, did I send him?
Well, that is how and where we are headed.
Right.
Just so that there's some. I'm not saying that the man has no evidence. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that when the opportunity was provided for him, he should have laid his evidence bare.
If he did not present if he had evidence, wouldn't he have presented the evidence?
No, I know that is a conversation on social media.
I mean, that's it.
Because you were given the opportunity.
Yes.
And you should have taken the opportunity to prove your point. We cannot continue, fighting on social media.
It's okay.
The man says he's sorry. Listen to what he said.
I am saying here clearly that my post was not intended to disparage members of the committee, and I have not intended to say that members of this committee have received or demanded bribes from various individuals. At no point was my statement intended to communicate same, and for those reasons, I apologize. Mr. Chair, the reason why I have left the post on and not deleted it, in fact, I did contemplate it, was because I saw that the words had been twisted and that it became imperative on me that I maintain the post in its original form. That if I was questioned on it, reference can be made to be able to verify it. This is the reason why it wasn't deleted.
Explain, sir. You don't get evidence. The man says he's sorry.
But I was very disappointed in Baka because he didn't have evidence with this one. Because, what do they call it? What do you call it? Social activist like of his caliber. And with all the law he's been put out. I thought it would have been the highlight of this year if he had come with some proper evidence to justify his post.
Exactly.
So please, next time when you are posting, make sure you have a copy of the evidence. Because you can't lead us on like that. I hope Akapa, he didn't have evidence. Or he didn't want to show the evidence.
In fact, a lot of us were expecting showdown. I'm actually looking for the post. I can't
somebody said, when Avenue said, my friend, at the end, it meant that Baka had won.
When what?
When Avenue was ending, he said, my friend. He has succeeded. But the guy is very strong-willed, though. I'm sure when he was in school, he was sitting at the back. He didn't come through.
Backbenchers, I take offense.
You are entitled to your opinion. But today is a hot day. The list is not a small one.
It's not listing there.
Hey, Charlie.
Who of the people will spend 24 hours?
I tell you.
Sam George will take the first 12, and then Ablakwa will take the second.
I'm sure Sam George and Afenyo will do like 12 hours. This one that has been given free range. It will be an interesting one.
A black person.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of personal vendetta.
He died finish.
This one has somebody commented about Nanadu and they almost didn't approve him.
Do you want to apologize right now? He said no. I was expressing the sentiments of Ghanaians.
But on another score, we should comment Apenyo Markin. He has found a way to keep, although the minorities numbers are small, to still maintain their relevance, so to speak. Because Charlie, somebody would have thought that maybe in his own words, with a micro minority in his own words.
Charlie, now they are mighty minority.
I tell you, Charlie, the way he's bamboozling his way through, I think he's doing a good job. But what do you think?
He is. I think the party will be very proud of him with what he's doing in Parliament. Now, for you, the ordinary Ghanaian, you may have your reservations about his conduct on the appointments committee, but I'm sure that is what the party told him to go and do. And he says that they have not seen anything yet. Charlie, what is about to happen? He will feel something.
Mr. Chairman.
What is about to happen?
This is the way, Mr. Chairman. Take your time. Don't shout. Calm down. Mr. Chairman, we are with you. We are in this together.
let's go to the Ghanaian Times newspaper on the front page.
Mr. Jema.
If the nominee will be minded, I want to continue.
Charlie, but I think you can shade power. Did you see what he told the lawyer? Also, we know you have practiced for about 50 years, but we, the new ones, can teach you a few things.
Charlie.
This is what did you make of that comment?
Yes,
beg you.
I said it nicely.
I'm here to get my certificate. I beg you.
Bakusro.
No, it's not about Bakusro. It's about respecting those who are who go before you.
No, it's about cutting your coat according to your material.
It's about respecting those who go before you. I don't know how it feels like to stand up in a courtroom and address a court. I have no idea how it feels. I cannot sit here and say.
The man says somebody has done it for 50 years, but
the man has done it for 50 years. Africa has done it for 20 plus years. So he can talk. I mean, I've not even stood in front of it, apart from my moot court, which I won anyways. I just had to add that.
My senior learned colleague by the shade for Anna. And I'm in here.
Is it that when educated people want to tell you something bad, is it respect? It's easy to hit you under there. The Ghanaian Times newspaper on the front page: Ghana official creditors committee seal pact enjoys 2.8 billion debt relief. Page 4 of the paper: Bakavoma renders unreserved apology to appointments committee. There's also Angela lists assets role in BCM leadership. President returns home from 3-nation visitor. Stories on page 13 of the paper. You go to the back page: restore hope to cocoa sector farmers, and the traditional authority hands for person responsible for burning portions of Afa Jato. I'll take you to the New Republic newspaper. Samira's land baroness runs to court, seeks injunction against explosive. Tell it all story. From red to green, Ghana's
Samira's what?
Land. This one. How do you say this one? In your language, how do you say it?
Baroness.
Okay. Yeah.
Baroness.
Runs to where?
Runs to court. Seeks injunction against explosive. Tell it all story. We'll get into the details later. From red to green, Ghana's
sounds like
2 point.
Newspaper.
We shall continue. Ghana's 2.8 billion debt relief boosts economic recovery. Damas persecution against autoforcing ends is how they put it for me. Persecution. As Ayeni abandons ambulance appeal case. Vomawa clears the air, denies NDC link amid bribery claims and apology. The story is on page 2 of the paper, gentlemen.
Let me take you to the Daily Graphic: Truth, Accuracy Every Day. It says debt restructuring Ghana gains $2.8 billion. Comes with a picture of Finance Minister Kaisel Ato-Forson. Roads Ministry audits debts owed contractors. Minister of Works designate outlines plans to develop sectors. And 2025 Africa Prosperity Dialogues open today. Free SHS benefits 3.9 million, not 5.1 million. Haruna Idrisu, sector minister, is clearing the air. I always expected these details to come. You know, it's one area that the NDC had challenged.
They say that in Ghana, everywhere else 1 + 1 is 2, but in Ghana 1 + 1 can change. Depending on where you're coming from.
On the back page of the Daily Graphic newspaper, Ghana's biggest selling newspaper since 1950, says Nungwa livestock breeding lands under siege. A Greek minister to petition oral committee. Agreed, that's Eric Opoku, right? Upper West Region Fire Command embarks on night market patrols. Good call. We can't afford to be visited with those fires that we are seeing in Accra and Kumasi. And to the New Finder newspaper, banner headline: will ensure banks commit to recapitalization plans to strengthen solvency. BOG pledges. What does that mean? I thought that we were out of the woods on bad banks and debts and all those things after the cleansing that former President Akufo-Addo undertook.
But you know, there were some recapitalization efforts too. There were they had been given some grace period to raise the money. So I'm sure that's what probably he's referring to. But anyway.
Dr. Ernest Addison. He remains governor of the Bank of Ghana. Dr. Ernest Addison. Yes, he
I understand
there.
he has about 4 months to retire.
Well, you are in the sector.
I understand. Yeah. I'm just stating that. Oh,
no, so I'm asking. So say it well so that we...
So does he have 4 months to retire, yes or no?
Yes or no?
But I said it.
No, you say you understand.
You say you understand. That sounds concern. That I should be saying that.
Anyway, start on the headlines and let's take Johnny's bites.
But I'm not done.
Johnny,
come
and look at this guy.
Prioritize social entrepreneurship. Oma boy.
Johnny issue disclaimer again.
Oma boy.
What did I say? Oma boy.
I didn't need Oma boy. Omabo.
It's okay.
We will validate road sector indebtedness. Minister speaks. Okay. That's it for the New Finder newspaper.
The business and